I need to film this video right now while it's on my spirit. So y'all finna get the raw and the real. It is midnight on April. Well, it's almost midnight on April the 2nd. And I mentioned is it April the 2nd? What's today? Yes. No, still April the 1st. It's only 11:22. And I mentioned in my day one video, I'm so proud of myself. I'm not even gonna lie, like, I'm proud of myself. I feel like when I started YouTube, I was a whole child. And like, I am a grown ass woman. I am grown ass woman now. And so you know what? Growth is a real thing. And but somebody, I think there was a comment about, like, I mentioned, like, in that video that I was financially free. And like, and then somebody mentioned it in one of the comments that I got. And I'm kind of like thinking about that thing, financial freedom. And financial freedom sounds so good, right? Like, it sounds like such a glorious and magnificent thing to get through to. And it just sounds so like freeing and fun. And it is, to a certain extent. It is. But the road to get to financial freedom at 41 is not a easy road. It's not easy. It is not for it. It ain't, and it's not really anything that I don't know about anybody else, but not something that I planned at all. To be honest, for real, I probably would be better off if I had a job right now. Like, if I had a job, like right now, if I had a job and an income, I'd be, man, y'all niggas, I'd be in somebody's clouds right now. I would be in the sky, about to land, and then get back in the sky and about to go on another sky. Because COVID over too, please. I would be I would be in Chicago every weekend. I would, nigga, stop. So, I mean, maybe I said the wrong thing. Because maybe I'm not financially free. Maybe I'm just broke. Maybe that's the thing. Because I'm just broke. I'm broke. But, like, still, I'm financially free. So, okay. So, this is how you get to be financially free at 41. I'm going to tell this story like left eye motherfucking from TLC. This is how you get to be financially free at 41 years old. You work for 41 years. I've been working my whole life. No, let's keep it real. So it's like a bunch of negatives that end up being a positive. I am a hoarder of money. I haven't always been that way, but once I had kids, that's really when I was just like, I need to start saving money. Like, I need to stop like acting like a kid and buying and doing stupid shit all the time and blowing all my money. And I just started saving. And like, once it would start to grow, when I would have like $300, I would just be like, I would feel so good. $300, $300. I go to cold, nigga. That's the thing about growth. And that's the thing about maturity, and that's the thing about, I guess I am more financially free than I think. But like, me saving $300, I will go to Walmart right now and spend $300. I don't got no money. I don't have I will go to Walmart right now and not even think twice and spend $300. Who are me? Who do I think I am? Anyway, but like, I remember being like 23 and like, I had a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, and like $300. Like, man, I could take my kids to the zoo. We can eat out, like, and like I don't have to take no money out of like our. That's what I mean, again, I would fuck it off too. Like sometimes I'll be like, fuck it, I'm gonna go like and buy 7 pairs of shoes. Like, don't get me wrong, I would fuck it off a lot, but like sometimes I'd be like, man, we can go to the zoo and we can get food and we can get ice cream and then we can go to like we could just make a whole day out of it and I don't have to take no money out our account. So like that's what it kind of started. And then it, like, once I saw it grow, like it was just like, it was like an addiction, like for real. Like once you get to 500, you like, man, if I can get to 1,000 and I can get to 5, say less. And it's not to say that it's not hard, but it's not as hard as you think. It's not. I did not make a lot of money. Fresh out of college, 2005, my first job and my only job, to be honest. I started making $12 an hour. Like I don't even think I was making $30,000 a year. And I stated that I was in that job essentially I moved up around, but in that same department, in that same role. And when I finally retired, I think I was up to like $22 an hour, y'all. Like I didn't make a shit ton of money. And like in the grand scheme of things, we didn't collectively as a couple, we did not make that much money. But a nigga knew how to save and I was a hustler. We both were, like both of us was hustling. Like we always had a hustle. We just did, like, like my thing was always YouTube. Like YouTube was my thing, and it would pay out every once in a while, and it would give me that hope, like that glimpse, like, all right, I could do this. Is annoying. Hold on. My daughter just came home. That's why Carter was barking. Anyway, I don't remember where I left off. I think I was talking about my income. So like, yeah, we were both hustlers. Like, so YouTube was always like my thing. And like, I would give up every year. Like I would give up every single year. But something big would happen and it would just keep me in the game. Like it's just, and I don't know. Anyway, so, but ultimately YouTube did not retire me. It has not retired me, and it is not. I love y'all. This is my creative outlet, and it is absolutely a hobby. It ain't paid me that night. I don't even meet the $100 threshold every month. I'm just gonna say that. I'm sorry. I don't even meet the $100 threshold for AdSense every single month. I have over 400 videos on YouTube. Okay. I know I'm not consistent, but it's a little bit. It's weird. Come on, $100. Okay. What am I talking about? So, oh yes. Okay, so how I actually became financially free. So, there are 2 major things that I contribute to my financial freedom. And neither one of them are positive things, like in anybody's eyes. One, I am disabled. I am visually impaired. I am legally blind. I cannot see very well, and I don't drive, and I can't really read most print. So that is the reason why I was able to leave my job and essentially retire and basically supplement that income with Social Security. Social Security comes with a lot of it's good and it's bad to be on Social Security at 41. It is. But what made it make sense for us as a family was we were a family. I was married. So like his income, his insurance, all that good stuff, we fine. And then I could pursue the YouTube thing and hopefully, make us rich. But, a nigga got divorced. So that's out the window. So that's the other part of my financial freedom. I get alimony. I was married for 17 years. Let me say this again. I'm 41 years old and I was married for 17 years. I get alimony. It is what I am due. I get it. So with the disability money that I get and the alimony that I get, and basically the money that we made off the sale of our house, I was able to put a huge amount of money down on this house to make my mortgage pretty reasonable, and I live a pretty comfortable lifestyle. The only thing that stops me is me, and when I go out here and I pop and spend $500 on 3 sweaters one day, or I buy a new iPad that is just like the old iPad that I had, and like, oh my God, you have to have these, like, I don't know, you got to get these new headphones, like, like that's what stops me. And then like, oh my God, you like to travel, but you don't have no impulse control right now because life is lifing. So lay down, you gotta have these blankets and all this soft shit up in here. But you need a new roof, Erica. So like, is it financial freedom? Is it really? Is it really, or is this financial disaster? I have a leaky roof right here. Like, is this really luxury? Is this financial freedom? Or is this just like me being just poor? Or like me being like ghetto fabulous? Is this more like me being ghetto fabulous? This is probably more like me being ghetto fabulous. Like, it's pretty. But it needs some work. I love me. I love me.